Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a standing planner just like this one here. I have a poly cover. I use 120-pound cardstock for the secondary cover. And then here's just one of my basic notepad designs. In this particular one, it's double-sided, but for the sake of this video and for the next one, I'm just going to make it one-sided because even if it doesn't have this, you can still use the other side for notes. Here I have the supplies that I'll be using. So I like to use the Oracal 657 adhesive vinyl. This is wire binding. This specific one is from We Are Makers. It comes in a bundle pack. I use Astrobrights 28-pound inkjet paper. A binding ruler. Regular ruler. I don't know why I said it like that. This right here, scissors. I like to use a poly cover in front of the cardstock cover. I use 50-point chipboard. We're going to use 3 sheets for this specific one. For the inside, I also use Oracal vinyl sheets. And I also use a cinch. For this specific planner, I'll be using a weekly planner template that I created on Canva. I will have these templates available to customize on my Etsy shop. For the first step, we're going to print our planner. I'm printing 50 pages using 28-pound paper by Astrobrights, and I'm using an Epson EcoTank 4800 printer. While we wait for the papers to print in the background, we're going to start this part here. So we need 3 pieces of 50-point chipboard, which I have here. These are 8.5 by 11 inches. And with one of them, we're going to cut 2 pieces of 3 inches by 8.5 inches for the standing part that folds. I use a paper cutter from eCraft that I purchased a while back. So now I have the 2 8.5 by 11 pieces of chipboard with my 3-inch and 8.5. I'm gonna lay my papers out, my chipboards out, to see how long I need this roll to be. So what I'm going to do now that I have my piece cut, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the entire backing. So this is when this tool comes in handy. So we have this part. It should look like this, nice and smooth, with the 3 pieces. I probably should have cut off some of the excess, but I'm gonna leave it. And now we trim the corners. I like to use my scissor. And I don't make it touch all the way. I leave a little gap in between the corner and where I'm cutting. This is the hard part. Now I'm going to grab this and just fold it over. I don't want bubbles. I don't want bubbles. Okay, so this does not come out perfect for me. I have a bubble there that I couldn't get rid of, but I'm going to keep moving on just for the purpose of showing you how to make this. So now I'm going to use my sheets that are definitely not long enough, but we'll use the scraps. We're gonna butcher it a little bit. So here I made another mistake where I didn't fold it flush. I'm usually pretty good with these, but not when they're so big. I'm gonna cut these both 8 inches. So for this part, I will peel slowly. I'm not gonna peel the whole thing, I'm just going to peel. I guess I'm learning along with you today. There, I'm gonna do that. So this is what it looks like when it's closed. It's gonna have the paper here. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to make our holes for the binding. For this specific one, I have a cover. Ooh. It has a cover. But I just realized I do not have the paper that I need to make the cover. And it's going to be opened all the time anyway, so you don't really need a cover. I just like to add this one here, the clear one on top to protect it. So we're just going to do the clear one. Go ahead and make the holes here on my poly cover. Here's my poly cover with my binding holes. Now I'm going to do the same for this. This is 8.5 on this side. So I like to do the back cover first. So now we move it to 3 inches. All right, so we have our holes. And we're gonna fold it here like that, okay? And now I'm just waiting for my papers so that we can finalize. Okay, everyone, so while I was waiting an eternity for my planner paper to print, which is still printing in the background, I got another idea on how to make this part, because this right here is driving me crazy. The way I folded that horribly, the little gap in the corner over here. Not to mention, it's really expensive to buy the vinyl to wrap both sides because it's so long. So I got another idea and I hope you all like it. So my next idea on how to make this is you get a piece of vinyl here. I haven't tried this, by the way, so we're trying it here for the first time. This is about a little over 8.5 and 10.5. And I folded it in the middle, excuse me. I folded it in the middle like this so that I can have a crease. I thought I was never gonna get that off. Okay, move everything to the side. Get your vinyl here. You see it has the crease in the middle. I'm gonna try to put this in the middle as nice as possible. Now I'm going to flip it over and squeegee it. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. Now, let's get the inside covered up. All right, people. Aha. It looks kind of cute. No, maybe? If it was the same vinyl, probably. I think so. That actually doesn't look bad. You can make this as long as you want. And I would definitely use the same vinyl in the inside and the outside. So I found this Oracal 651 in my... So I think I'm just gonna do it. It's not the same one, but I think it'll look better than the white. So I'm just gonna put it over the white. I have my paper. I'm still waiting on a few more sheets to print. Let's start making some holes on here. All right, so here it is. I have all my paper printed out and I have everything hole punched and ready to bind. I'm gonna grab my stack of paper and put the poly cover on top right here. Oh, that's just a piece of chipboard there. Okay, so paper stack, poly cover, and then we're going to put, I ended up using this one. I'm going to put the standing cover here. Let's get our wire ready. All right, so it should look like that. And now the last step. I have my machine set to 5/8 because that's the size of the wire. I'm gonna put it here. Let's do right there. Press. Always make sure that both sides of your wire is touching the back part of this. See? All right. And now the moment of truth. Oh. Awesome. So, here's what we have. It stands very, very well. I have my poly cover here, and you can always add an additional cover there. Flips over all the way. Nice and pretty. And the best part is you can always use the back for notes as well. You can use a thicker paper if you don't want it to be so see-through. Like I said, I use 28-pound paper. They have 32-pound paper and more. You could even use cardstock and make a calendar with the same concept using just 12 months. And yeah, it's almost like a clipboard as well. But here it is, and that is how you make a standing planner. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video, and until next time.